Number 36. Okay, first I want to split this one up. We're going to write the integral of 4 times 1 over x dx minus the integral of e to the x dx. Alright, don't let this e to the x scare you. You actually really like him. The antiderivative of him is just e to the x, because the derivative of e to the x is just e to the x. This one over here, notice I took the 4 out so we can see the 1 over x. Whenever you take the derivative, the antiderivative of 1 over x, we get the natural log of the absolute value of x. With the 4 out in front. Don't forget to add your c, and that problem is actually done. It's actually no fun at all. It's really boring. So I want to spice it up. Let's look at the integral of e to the 5x plus 1 dx. Alright, now how will we take the derivative of this, or the antiderivative of this guy? Because we have a function inside of a function, we're going to use u substitution. Well, that's the way I like to do it. I'm going to make u equal 5x plus 1 because he is inside the other function. When I take the derivative of him, I would get du over dx equals 5, which would be the same as du equals 5 dx. So now my goal is to sub in the u and sub in the du so I can take the antiderivative of it. Oh, I also want to throw that negative in front just to kind of make him look scary. Alright, I need a 5 right here. I'm multiplying the dx so I can sub him out, put the du in there. So that means I also have to multiply it by 1/5. Actually, let's kill this negative. Let's just put the negative on the outside with the 1/5. So we have negative 1 over 5, and we have the integral of e to the u du. So we could sub in the u and the du. Now we just have the antiderivative of that, which is just e to the u. So we have 1/5 times e to the u, and the du is gone, plus c. But our answer is not finished. We gotta put this back in terms of x. So we gotta take this u out and put in what we know u to be. Let's see. We got that. Get rid of him. And we have what was it? 5x plus 1. 5x plus 1. And that's your answer for this one. Again, I don't trust it. Well, if I was new at this, I wouldn't trust it. I would want to test it out. So if I take the derivative with respect to x of this guy, let's see, plus c. Now the c would go away because he's just a constant. And I would ignore the number multiplying to e, and I would actually take him out. Let's see, just take him out, times negative 1 over 5. So now I have to take the derivative of this. The chain rule, that's what we would have to use. So when we take the derivative of this, we would take the derivative of e first. So we have e with the 5x plus 1 inside of it. And then I would have to take the derivative of what's inside of e, and that would be 5. So I would multiply this by 5. We have our negative 1/5 in the front. The 5 and the negative 1/5 would multiply together. They would cancel out. Well, not cancel out. They would give you a 1. Actually, a negative 1. So you'd have a negative e raised to the 5x plus 1, which is what we started with right in the beginning. So we win. It works. Use substitution. It makes our lives a little more pleasant.